Hey guys, I wanted to talk a little bit about cleaning hardwood floors. So hardwood floors are, when you get them installed or refinished or both, they're a great option and they're an investment. So it's not the cheapest option on the market. So I really want to encourage people to use the right cleaners. So usually all the box stores, they don't have the right cleaners. What you need is a flat mop with a sprayer. Bona has them or Loba has them. And then you need a neutral cleaner, pH neutral. That's all you need. And Loba has a pH neutral cleaner. You can find that on Amazon, and Bona the same. Anything else, Rejuvenate, even Bona has a ton of things that they have ingredients in them or chemicals that actually add to the finish of the floor. So if ever a guy like me or anybody else does floor refinishing or screen and recoat or buff and coat, which is basically a maintenance situation for hardwood floors that are refinished with polyurethane, you can't do it. Your coat that you want to add after you clean for the maintenance of polyurethane will not stick because you have something else on the floor, like a wax or something else, and that to get that off is very challenging. We have done that before, but it's very hard to guarantee that, it can come up or not. We had a situation where we had to actually sand it, and we worked with the customer. Whatever we charged for the screen and recoat, that was credited for the full sanding because we disclosed that there is a small risk. So anyway, long story short, to not get into any of these unsafe waters, make sure that you clean your floors with neutral pH and very little water. I'll show it to you in a minute. All right, guys. Okay, here I got the Loba mop. Okay, so this is 80% water and then 20% cleaner. You see it right here. The way it works, you just spray it out and you go over it. Spray it out. So it's very, very little water. So this is basically how I recommend, and Loba and Bona recommend to clean your floors. If there's more of a really dirty situation, you can use your hands with a rag and a little bit of the cleaner. But yeah, this is basically how floors should be maintained. The floors with polyurethane like this, after anywhere between 2 and 5 years, depending on the action on the floor, we recommend a screen and recoat. So basically when we come in, we deep clean the floor with an appropriate machine and the right chemicals, and then after we abrade it, like lightly with 220 abrasive, there's very little dust. There's actually no dust that goes out, but there's micro abrasion so that the new coat of polyurethane can then stay on the floor and adhere to the floor. So you see this, we're going to clean this, but a lot of times you have like scratches from dogs or anything like that. Nothing that you really need to sand out, but light scratches, they will be refilled by the coat of polyurethane. So it's extremely important to maintain your hardwood floors well, because we're talking about 10, 20, 30 grand of investment, and you don't want to just like neglect, just have to sand it. Sanding is necessary, of course, if you want to change the color or you want to move from a polyurethane to a natural oil, which is something that we do a lot because we believe natural oils are the future. They're way more beautiful, they show more of the natural qualities of the wood, etc. But you don't need to do that if you maintain your floors well. I believe if they're sanded well and you like the color, you maintain them well, you don't have to actually sand them. This is a video about cleaning and maintenance. Again, stay away from Rejuvenate, stay away from anything from the box store except for Bona cleaner, Loba cleaner, pH neutral cleaners. That's the only thing, and that should go very lightly on the floor. That's it, guys. Thank you.